Hello guys, so today is April 22, 2022 and I am going to the Philippine Consulate of Dubai for voting. So before that, let's start with some skincare at konting makeup para fresh naman tayong pumunta at bumoto. So I'm actually using this pink ginger niacinamide brightening cream. So I'm using this just lately, so I will do a full testing on this product and I will do a full video for a product review. Then let's lock in the cream with a moisturizer coming from Mumusu, their famous aloe vera gel. Napakalamig sa mukha. And I'm just putting it all around my neck area. Yan, so I'm just like wiping out the wetness of the face due to the moisturizer. So I am putting on some basic powders. I'm just using this MAC Studio powder foundation just for my base. Ito lang yung pinaka go-to ko guys pag pumupunta ako sa labas or just a simple errand na ginagawa ko sa labas. So I'm just putting this on as my powder. Then after nyan, for my kilay, I'm just using this Essence brow gel. So hindi ako nagba-brow powder just because it's evening this time. So hindi naman masyadong halata yung kilay natin at nakamask naman tayo all night. And yes, I'm just making sure na pak pa rin ng konti yung kilay natin. So next is a little shade on our lips. I'm using this color tint in the shade Emma. Hindi naman ito masyadong halata kasi we will gonna be wearing a mask mamaya all throughout the voting journey. And then yan, naghahanap ako ng aking earrings. Hinahanap ko sa pagkadami-dami at nagmi-mix na sila. So I just want a very simple look for tonight kasi hindi naman masyadong kailangang bongga ang ating aura because we will just go there in order to vote. So yan. Simpleng hikaw lamang. And then, let's just like comb our hairs. Basang-basa pa yan. Kaliligo ko lang. And actually, when I go out, because my hair is wavy, so gustong-gustong kong ginaganyan lang siya. Para walang hassle at hindi na ako mamoblema sa labas. So, I'm just putting it in a bun. And of course, ginagamit ko din itong soothing smoothing spray from Mumusu once again. One of my favorites. Then there you go. I'm all set up. Let's have a quick OOTD check. Yan. Red na red tayo because you know And then just a little comfy sandals. Yan. Nandito na ako sa my bus stop waiting for a taxi. Sobrang maliwanag pa guys ng 6 p.m. Like almost 6 p.m. because it's going for summer here in Dubai. And yan, nakasakay na ako ng taxi. So I did not took the bus because it's almost a weekend, so it's rush hour. So lahat ng mga tao sumasakay ng bus and train going to the Philippine consulate. So it's actually like 20 or 30 minutes if may traffic from my place going to the Philippine consulate here in Dubai. So, yung taxi bill ko costs around 30 dirhams. So, it's like 400 pesos dyan sa Pilipinas. So, mas madali yung naging smooth naman yung naging ride ko with this taxi. So while traveling, yun nga, I will be going to the voting area in the Philippine consulate for the OFW absentee voting here in the UAE. So some of the Emirates, like Ras Al Khaimah, Al Quwain, and Sharjah, all the OFWs from that side of the UAE are actually welcome to vote here in the consulate. Abu Dhabi has its own consulate or embassy. So they have a voting station there, so hindi na nila kailangan pumunta dito sa Dubai in order to vote. At yan, makikita natin ang Terminal 1 Airport, the arrivals in the departure areas. So may konting reminiscing ako guys pag every time nakakalampas or I'm passing by any airport areas here in UAE. Ang sarap umuwi. So now we are in Al Qusays area, so malapit na tayo guys sa ating konsulado. Naalala ko lang din, one tip when I was a tourist visa or the first time I stepped in Dubai is that ang pinakaunang dapat malaman mo is kung nasaan yung embahada at konsulado ng inyong bansa, just in case you need help or emergencies na dumating sa'yo. I mean, like, your journey here as an OFW will not be easy. So, yun ang lagi kong tinatandaan every time may mga bisitang dumarating dito sa tourist or gustong mag-work. So, the first thing that I'm actually instructing them is to know the directions going to the embassy or the consulate of the Philippines. And yan, after a very long ride, dumating na rin tayo dito sa Philippine Consulate of Dubai. And as you can see, medyo marami-rami ng taong dumadating. So this is me lining up, waiting for my turn sa loob. Mahigit 2 oras na yan, kaya medyo bored na ako. Hanggang sa nakalabas na kami on the second line. Ito na yung line before going to that tent. That tent is actually the voting area. So ito na yung last video clip ko dyan. Bawal na din gumamit ng phone while voting. And yan, tapos na kaming mag-vote. Thank you, Polo Dubai. So yun guys, pasensya at I was so tired last night and I didn't had a chance to film a closing video for this video pagkatapos ng pumunta ng consulate after voting. So yun nga, it was a long 5 hours for me and for my friends to be able to vote kasi nga given naman kasi it's a Friday evening and it's actually close to weekend. So yung mga kababayan natin, mga OFW na galing pa sa work, so they run over to consulate after work, so doon na nagstay, so madaming tao talaga. So I was filming some of the clips of the Polo Dubai kasi we're not really allowed to do selfies and do video taking, especially kung malapit ka na doon sa tent kung saan yung voting station. So it all went smoothly, guys. So before kayo pumunta ng ating konsulado, please do check your names on the list of voters before coming in. Huwag kayong pumunta doon and then you will check your name on the voters list. Meron namang nakapaskil na mga listahan ng ating mga pangalan, but I advise that beforehand you will do that para walang ma-waste na time in lining up and yung oras nyo din is hindi ma-waste. If you have any questions why your names are not on the list, you have to verify that with PCG Dubai. And one thing, it doesn't really necessary na nag-renew kayo ng passport dito when you arrive here in Dubai in the first time or you did not vote here in Dubai ever. Tapos, hindi yan siya automatic na malilista ka sa voters list. You have to actually apply the overseas absentee voting application. Noon yan, before the election and I think before the campaign period, it was announced by PCG Dubai on how to do it. There's forms and there's appointments that you need to do in order for you to be a listed voter here in Dubai. So yun lamang naman, ang kailangan lang naman once you yourself verify that you are part of the voters, pumunta ka ng konsulado from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. It starts April 10 until May 9 tayo mga kabayan. So we only have like from today like a week or so para bumoto. It is open every day from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. No holidays, walang Eid kasi Eid is coming. Wala din tayong weekend. So they are open every day. At ang kagandahan po is that there are, actually I saw PNP people, I don't know if they're affiliated with the Philippine National Police, but I think they are the one officiating the crowd, and I feel so secured. I can feel that this is part of President Duterte's initiative to really secure the votes even of the OFWs. So secure na secure tayo dyan na protektado ang ating mga balota at ang ating mga boto. So if you guys wanted to come, please do come, and I think 8 p.m. lamang yung maximum na time na tumatanggap sila ng tao sa loob kasi from there natapos ako kagabi, actually is around 10:30 p.m. So nag-i-exceed pa sila until maybe last night 12 a.m. midnight kasi marami pa akong kasunod. So that's how our Philippine consulate is really working hard to finish all the voters all around UAE. Kagabi din meron akong mga nakasama out from other Emirates, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Al Quwain na pumupunta doon. Abu Dhabi have their own consulates and have the voting stations there, so they don't need to come here in Dubai. So yun, so if you have the day off and you have the chance, please do come. Kung weekdays naman, from Monday to Thursday, pag morning, walang masyadong tao, walang masyadong pila. So if you have the time, please do come. So for the experience in voting, so you have to present your Emirates ID, and if your Emirates ID has an expiry or something like that, you can present your passport as a valid identification of you voting for the election. So ika-guide naman kayo ng mga tao from the consulate on how to vote, on how to shade it properly. Alam niyo yung experience ko, I've actually shaded my president lastly because the first time I shade it, parang nanginginig pa ako kasi nga it's a thrilling moment for us to actually vote. So I did carefully shade. Hindi tayo dapat lumampas ng 13 senators. So it will be 1 president, 1 vice president, 12 senators, and 1 party list. Remember that if you accidentally shaded 13 senators, it will automatically invalidate the votes. All votes from president down to the party list. So mag-invalidate lang yung naging boto mo. So you have to be careful on shading. And once that is done, you are gonna put this on the Smartmatic machine, your votes, and then a receipt will be coming out, and then you will be put aside just to review the receipt. Kung nandun ba talaga yung lumabas ba sa resibo. And then, ilalagay mo siya sa isang box. Now, this is one of the many curiosity of our Filipinos, and I think some of them complains, hindi lang dito sa Dubai but other countries as well, that bakit daw yung box natin is karton lang yung nilalagay. I was actually trying to ask the staff of consulate about that, but he was too busy assisting other voters. So, napansin ko nga, and I think I don't mind it as long as it's protected. I don't mind it as long as the receipts are all protected and the voters are all counted properly. Especially po ang Smartmatic machine, because that will be the one who will going to communicate all our votes to the COMELEC headquarters in Philippines. So yun yung pinaka-importante po natin gawin. So you have to remain calm, take your time, walang time limit. Once you enter the voting stations, take your time. Magdala kayo ng papel, it's easy. Allowed naman magdala ng papel na listahan mo to have, but you are not allowed to bring and open your cell phones. So yun lang po. So make sure na nakalista lahat, so that pagdating nyo po doon, isi-shade nyo na lang and carefully shade it para mabasa naman ng machine. And also, napansin ko din that the black ink will actually have a mark on the backside. The backside is the party lists. So maraming party list yan at isa lang yung pipiliin mo. So you have to choose one. Yun yung naging curious ako kasi bakit nagmamark yung ink sa likod, but it doesn't matter. Binabasa naman siya ng Smartmatic as long as properly shaded lahat ng binoto mong mga kandidato. So yun guys, I hope everything is clear as of now. Isang week na lang tayo mahigit for the May 9 election day din sa Pinas. So we have to vote na for our co-OFWs here in Dubai, Sharjah, or any other Emirates here in UAE. And if you have any questions or so, please comment down below at sasagutin natin yan for proper information for everyone. So yun lang, sayang ang boto pag hindi ka bumoto. It's the future that actually is at stake here, and for me, I am proudly saying na I am a BBM Sara supporter. I'm a unit team supporter. So I think they will bring good and glory to the country. That is my personal opinion. So if you are on the opposing parties, it's a free country, it's a free democratic election, so free to do so. Pumunta na po kayo sa ating konsulado and make your vote count. So I hope everyone is on a safer place, and I hope that everyone is having a lovely weekend here in the UAE. Maraming salamat po for watching this video. Thank you and God bless.